Hey guys, it's Friday, and that means it's time for Fitness Friday Live. You can be watching this on YouTube or Facebook. And I started this about 3 or 4 weeks ago after I was inundated by fitness queries. And how it came about is every Monday, I would host Marketing Monday Live at noon, South African time, SAST. And during those marketing and personal branding and social media questions, I'll get a number of questions from people asking me about fitness, my fitness journey, and fitness advice. So I thought this was really needed. But instead of me answering those questions, I would get a guest every week to join us live. You also have the chance to suggest guests that I should be interviewing. So this Fitness Friday is not about me. Fitness Friday Live is nothing to do with me. It's to do with you watching at home or watching at work or anywhere in the world, answering questions about your fitness journey, sharing your fitness journey, and also suggesting guests that we should have on the show. So a quick hello to everyone that's watching on Facebook, YouTube. Please put your comments down below and let me know where you're watching from. Just say, hey, Liezel, I'm watching from Cape Town. Hey, Liezel, I'm watching from Italy. Anywhere in the world that you're watching, just say hi so I can see that you're joining live. And then feel free. Our guest is joining us live to answer your fitness and marketing related questions. So you're welcome to post them in the comment section below. Don't feel shy. If you do feel a bit nervous about your question and you're a little bit worried about having your message shown on screen, and you want to send a direct message to me, you can do so. Just pop a message. It comes to me directly in the direct message section of YouTube and Facebook. I'll see it, and I won't share your details with the guest. I'll just ask your question. So you're welcome to post the comments in our comment section. You're welcome to ask our guest anything fitness related, anything health related, diet related. And our guest today is a gold medalist, executive director, a mom, a public speaker, an all-round incredible, inspiring woman who uses fitness to inspire other people to get onto a healthy fitness lifestyle. And I'm so excited to have us joining live from Cape Town, I think in Somerset West. Our guest today, Berne Van Zyl. Welcome to Fitness Friday. Nice having you join us.
Hi guys, hi everyone. Thank you, Liezel. Big fan of what you do. So thank you for inviting me today.
I must say I'm a big fan. I was so excited when I saw that you said yes to come to the show. The reason being is I met you. Now, let me just tell everyone how I met you. I met you virtually a couple of weeks ago in July when a show called Five Colors Fit, 5 Colors Active launched on Supersport. And I saw the press release. And I dropped you guys an email to say, I'd really love to know more about the show. I featured you on my fitness guide on KFM. I watched the show. I even sent the press release and the details to my mom, who has been really into the show and working out at home. So she's the #1 fan. I'm going to touch on the show.
You have to go to your biggest supporters first.
Yes, you have to. Parents are always our biggest supporters. So I want to hear from you. I want to hear how the show started, but I want to know from you first off. How did your fitness journey start? You've got an incredible track record of things that you've done, fitness related and fitness wise. Start from the very beginning. At the age of 16, you were playing netball. You represented South Africa. You've won 5 gold medals for performing arts. And you just have led this most active lifestyle. Have you come from a family that have been active and sporty?
Yeah, Liezel, thank you for asking. I think, I started at a very young age. Both my parents were brilliant sports fanatics. My mom was a provincial netball player. She's absolutely amazing. And my father was actually a triathlete, and he won 7 years in a row. He actually qualified to go to the Olympics. So he was a Springbok athlete as well. So it's been a part of my lifestyle all my life. And as a young girl, I was exposed to a lot of sport at school. I was very fortunate to be a part of the first teams and being able to also lead at points, which taught me a lot life skills, which I'm very grateful for today. But I must be honest with you, and over the years, I was very fit and very active. And at one point, it started changing for me when work took over, and I had to find that balance again in work and being fit. So I've lost it, and sometimes I'll gain it again, and that's okay. But I've always been exposed to sports and fitness and leading a healthy lifestyle.
Now, I want to talk about those moments where you've lost it, the hard times. We all hear the feel-good stories of, I'm so fit and I've done all these great things. Talk us through those hard moments when you have to look back and you've got to go, I haven't trained for a month, I haven't trained for 6 months, I haven't trained for a year. How do you get back into that motivation? Because your head starts to, and your mind starts to play tricks with you and you just start to doubt yourself. Those low moments, how do you talk yourself out of it and get back into training?
Right. So can you give me that answer?
I try. I have one of those lazy days and lazy moments as well. And I allow myself to have it and not to put pressure on myself.
True. And that's the actual answer. You never need to put pressure on yourself. You know, you need to get to know yourself very well, and where you need to find yourself as your strong points and your weak points, because we all have that. And once you realize where you really excel and how to motivate yourself, and you teach yourself that, then you're able to get up and say, you know what, tomorrow I'm not going to do it. So I know I need to do it today. And I need to focus because there's an end goal in line and I want to look X, Y, and Z. So I want to achieve this and I just want to be healthy. And for me, that's it. I'm not a fitness fanatic. I'm someone that just wants to have a balanced lifestyle. I work out when I can. And if I can't and I miss my session, it's okay. But tomorrow, it's okay. I can train again. I just need to be healthy. I need to keep at it. I can't stop. So if I don't really feel like 5 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock to go to the gym, it's okay. Tomorrow I need to do it and I need to commit. So I think it's finding that motivation in yourself and making sure that you always stick to what you're comfortable with, and just stick to yourself and not someone else's regime or anything. Just make sure that you know, like, I know myself and I've thrown myself into work. So how do I motivate? I actually have a trainer. I actually sign up with someone. Then I know they're there for me. They're going to chat to me. They're going to be with me and maybe have a good conversation. I take my mind off it. And I know that is what motivates me, that I know I have to check in with someone and they hold me accountable, instead of always just pushing onto myself. So I rely on other people. And my husband, of course, is the most amazing person. He's a mentor to me, and he really helps me when I'm really feeling down and I'm not feeling to go out. It's like, come, Berni, let's do this. You're going to feel better. And it helps to have a good partner.
It's about having that accountability partner. It can be a husband, a partner, a good friend, or a trainer. In your case, you've got both, your husband and a trainer to keep you accountable. And that's important, is having that person that at 5 in the morning you've got to get up for.
True. That's right.
Now, you started modeling at a young age as well, at about 16, if I'm not mistaken. Did you not feel the pressure of having to look a certain way, having to be super skinny, having to be the way that the modeling industry many years ago wanted people to look like? We saw all those super skinny girls. We saw the Twiggies of the world coming through. And did you not feel that pressure at a young age when you started modeling?
Oh, yeah, totally. I think that was, I felt that before I started modeling, to be honest with you. So you obviously see all the magazines, beautiful girls, and you want to be that. Maybe your self-confidence isn't there. And so there's a lot of things that I struggled with as a young girl. And I remember I wanted to start modeling to actually build myself up. I always struggled to talk in class or read out loud. You get those sessions where everyone gets a chance to read, and I cringed. And I realized I had to do something to fix it, because I wanted to be proud of myself and be able to stand up and motivate others. And I needed to be a better me. So I actually asked my parents, can I start modeling? I need to get out and I need to do something. And they said, sure. And I was too shy to phone the agency at that point. And I remember Cindy Nell was at the agency. So I really wanted to be there. And they said to me, if you make the phone call and you find them, you can go. And that's where everything changed for me. And as I walked in, the what I saw and what I wanted to be, they taught me the opposite, because they showed me how to look beautiful, how to carry myself, how to speak to other people, and how to motivate and not feel that pressure. So I'm so grateful for that opportunity that I got to be part of that industry. I'm still part of it today. I'm a very short girl, as you know. I'm probably the opposite of you. So I don't know if you're a giraffe. I don't know what I am. But
you're my giraffe friend.
Yay! I'm your baby giraffe.
Yes, that's it.
So yeah, I'm more of a petite model. When I was younger, I don't do that today anymore, but it taught me so much about my own body, looking after myself, and handling those pressures when you have to get into a bikini on a world stage. In Los Angeles, Miami. I mean, that was hectic, and it was amazing to be part of it, and it taught me so much. But the people that guided me along the way, I mean, Ellen from Beyond 2000, all of those people that were just always encouraging us, and all of the people along the way. So yes, very pressureful, but I took parts of it that was special to me, and I got to know myself and how to motivate and keep looking after my body. So it was always trying to get that balance of not going overboard.
That's an incredible journey, because so many agencies try and portray the wrong thing and the wrong message to young girls growing up. And you just had the exact opposite from all the experiences that we've heard about and read about. And it's so incredible, because you use those stories to inspire other young women. I want to know from you, you went to the States to represent South Africa for performing arts. How? What is performing arts? How did it come about? And what was the whole experience like?
Right. So a company called Beyond 2000 in South Africa. Ellen Rue is the director. And you have to qualify in South Africa. They've got performing arts. They call it the performing arts of the world. So that would be your Olympics, if you want to compare it to that, but for performing arts. So it would be drama, dance, modeling, acting, anything in the drama or on the performance part of it. I know Skalk Bezuidenhout actually went with me to Hollywood. So
no way.
Yes, I'm going to send you a photo. We'll ask him for permission. And at that stage, he was already drawing on his face. And so met some good people along the way. And so I qualified in South Africa to represent South Africa at the World Champions of Performing Arts in Los Angeles, Hollywood. We were there for about 3 or 4 weeks with Team South Africa. And I was very fortunate to win 5 gold medals for South Africa.
Wow.
Actually, we had a letter from the education department of South Africa, and they needed to write a letter to the school. Had to write them a letter, and they had to give approval for us to actually be allowed to go, because it was still in our exam times and things. So, it was a good experience. I learned a lot on the international platform and representing South Africa.
And for young girls that are following your journey, what advice do you have for them? They want to aspire to be on that stage in New York, in Hollywood, in Miami. What advice, a single piece of advice that you follow through your whole career?
Yeah. So I think and I say it, and sometimes you need to remember that you are just human. You need to always remember who you are. You need to find it in your heart, and you need to believe. And everyone always says that, but at a young age, it was easy to believe because you were going to change the world. And as you get older, it's not so easy anymore. But you need to stay true to who you are, and you need to keep believing in yourself, and others will too, and others will follow. And you need to always be a motivation to others. Make sure of what you say and how you say it. And that's what I learned in the industry is what we said in the beginning of this conversation was to not have that influence of I'm not good enough, I'm not perfect. I mean, I'm too short. I didn't have the right body. And yet I said, you know what, I learned so much of this industry. I want to give back. And that's when I started the agency where I trained young girls and motivated them and helped them to overcome those insecurities and things that they were struggling with. So you just need to always keep true to yourself, know where you want to go and what you want to be and who you want to be, and just keep at it one day at a time. It's not going to come one day. It's hard work, and there's lots of times you'll fall, but you'll have beautiful people like you that you meet along the way that pick you up and that believe with you, and that better version of all of us. And whatever that is to you, just be that. There is no perfect. And you just need to be you. That's it.
That's amazing. And that's such an inspiring message. And that's what I've also tried to say to anyone that's asked me about the TV industry and the entertainment industry is just be you. And it's actually advice that my dad gave me, and I could never understand it until I was a bit older. And I realized he's like, remember where you come from and who you are. Never change that. You'll always be that person, and try and be a good person. Now, you were involved in Fitness Health Active and 5 Color Fitness. Please tell me how that all came about. And it's already in its 2nd season. For people that have missed it and don't know what it is, please give us a little rundown on what the show's about.
Yeah, so it is so exciting, and I know you've been supporting us since day one, and we were so excited to be on your platform and to let the world know what we're doing in South Africa, and Africa for that matter. So we, as you've mentioned, I've been part of a marketing agency, and which is called FHA, Altitude Marketing, and we realized during lockdown, 2nd week of lockdown, we were really going to have a tough time surviving the company, and what are we going to do to innovate ourselves? And that's when we realized online would obviously be the next step. And what could we do with what we had with our clients, and then also with our connections? And then we started FHA. So FHA is a platform that encourages and supports all the talent in South Africa that we take on, your personal trainers or influencers in South Africa that are on the fitness, health, and active market. And we bring our clients on board to help them build their own personal brands in this market, because that was the people that were really struggling at that point in the beginning of lockdown. Your trainers, fitness people, the gyms were closed. So that was our first priority. And then the second part of it, we needed a platform. So we spoke to SuperSport, they got on board and they said, guys, let's do this. Let's get Africa and South Africa healthy and fit again. I mean, it was just good for mental health and all of those things. And so SuperSport was kind enough to partner with us. The show is called 5 Color Fitness, and it airs 7 days a week. 7
wow, 7 days, I didn't realize.
I know, 7 days a week, Monday to Sunday, 7 a.m. in the morning, and 5 o'clock in the afternoon is a repeat of the morning show. So, and it's also available on DSTV, Catch Up, and Showmax. So there is no reason for you to not tune in.
No excuse not to keep active and healthy.
No.
Give us a rundown of what the show's about, and then we'll share our experience about how I snuck onto the show, and I think I make an appearance next week, don't I?
Yes, that's right. So yeah, Liezel, I think season 1 is just is ending to Sunday. So Sunday is our last show, and then we start with season 2. So the show is really about. I know it's been shot during lockdown. It started during lockdown because of lockdown. So it's all South Africans taking part, sticking to some regime if they can, and just checking in now and then and doing some workouts. Some of it's 10 minutes long, others are 8 minutes. So you're not it's not so hectic. Everyone can do it. We're joining in the whole family. You've got the most amazing, beautiful trainers and talent that guides you through it. Each day focuses, and that's why I say 5 colors. Each color represents a different fitness regime or a different fitness trainer. So we've got teams that team up every day. Like, for example, a Monday is red. The color red in that is then Muscle Monday. Tuesdays are toning, cardio Wednesdays, and Friday fitness. So every day you can tune into a different trainer and a regime that works for you, because we know we're all different personalities, and maybe you've got a different training style. So it's really for everyone.
And you're already in season 2. How was season 1 perceived? What was the feedback you received?
Liezel, we are so grateful and blessed at this point. Season 1 tripled the actual channel viewership. So we could not ask for better ratings of the show. So we're very, very happy. Seasons 1 talent really excelled. They really used this opportunity to build their own personal brands, to get people to train with them. I mean, to be quite honest, these trainers are really doing so well at the moment. Their platforms are doing really well. And that's what we're here for, is to excel them, build them up, help them with their brands, because we have the marketing, the background to help and support them. They're starting their YouTube channel now, some of these trainers. So season 1 has just been absolutely amazing, and we cannot wait to start season 2 with you in it.
So this is how we met on Monday. I was actually on set in Cape Town shooting, and I'll show you a picture on my phone of the two of us together on set, so everyone can see. There we go. That's us on set, and that's Ike with us, one of the trainers.
I think that's Anver.
Anver, yes, Anver with
yeah.
us on set. We've tried to make the picture come onto the screen, but I thought I'll just show you from our from my phone. And the kit I'm wearing is from a brand called Move Pretty, who sponsored all the ladies on the show. The gents were sponsored by Canterbury and another brand, if I'm not mistaken.
Canterbury and Move Pretty were the two brands for season 1.
And for season 2, what can we expect from the show?
Yeah, so season 2, a little bit different, a little bit more structured. I almost want to say we work out a little bit more. So you can expect a 10-minute workout. First, a 10-minute workout, you've got a 30-second break, and then you hop into a second 10-minute workout. So we would normally do a top and a bottom, if I can explain it like that, for your top in your 10 minutes. And then you have a food section at the end, a 5-minute food section. Yay! So that's quite exciting. We've shot it in the DeFi showrooms in Cape Town and also in Johannesburg. So that's pretty exciting. We've got Matrix that did all the beautiful hair of everyone. We had Move Pretty again, Canterbury, that sponsored the guys and the girls for season 2 again. And then we have Cosmetics and Catrice that sponsored all of the makeup and the beautiful faces of everyone for the show. And you know, all of these are proudly South African brands. These are people that are just supporting and jumped in and said, we want to be part of this, just like SuperSport did. And we are so grateful. I mean, a lot of celebrities in South Africa are coming on board now to support season 2.
Tell us who's on the show.
I know.
Give us a sneak peek. I know I'm there, so I can tell you guys I'm there working out and dying on set. You actually realize how unfit you are. But that being said, you shouldn't fear watching the show. If you're not fit at all, there's something for everyone. And that's what I loved about the show. And that's why I've always been so supportive from the first day. I read it in a newspaper and then saw the article, the press release that came through to me. And that's what I loved about it. You were reaching South Africans that weren't normally training and were too scared to venture out of the house. We weren't allowed to during lockdown, but even before lockdown, you were reaching South Africans that were too scared to go and train. And now they were able to train in the safety of their own home and reach out to you guys and your trainers on their social media platforms as well to get advice and help.
That's right. And that's actually been so phenomenal. The feedback that we've gotten is really, as people that sitting at home and they didn't know, they're maybe not so confident to go to a gym. And that was really the thing that we wanted to motivate everyone to say, you know what, you can do this. And during the show, you'll actually, you know this now, but we actually have 2 people on set. The one does maybe a more difficult or advanced version of an exercise. And the other one does something more difficult, easier, sorry. So there's a difficult one and an easier one. So it's easy to tune in and help, and you can stop at any point. And the amazing thing about this is you educate yourself on what's good for you, what you can do, what you struggle with. They also give you advice during the show. You can also ask for advice on all of our platforms. We actually have the trainers ready to answer all of your questions. We've got an online platform that you can actually snap a QR code, and you can then also engage with our trainers. And then, so I think it's a platform that hopefully people can use in the gyms. So it's definitely something that we want people to use. Go and take it to your local gym. Get to ask your trainer to help you with some of those things that you've loved and that you've seen, or do it in your hotel room if you want. So it's you can do it anywhere.
I absolutely love how you've uplifted trainers. I've been seeing what personal trainers and what gyms and fitness centers have been going through during lockdown, being closed for 5 months, trainers not having clients, and we've seen all the stories in the news and the headlines. And what you've done is you've actually uplifted and given trainers a chance, a platform that they wouldn't normally have, to be able to be on TV in the media during lockdown on a main channel like SuperSport. And that's what you guys did. So I just have to applaud you and congratulate all the people that believed in you. I mean, it couldn't have been easy to turn it around. You turned it around within a week during lockdown. Trainers that believed in you and jumped on board on the show. What was one of the toughest lessons you learned during that first season, filming so quickly?
Liezel, maybe there was so many things I learned because of lockdown, But you know what? I think maybe not the most difficult, but the most empowering and beautiful thing that I learned, if that's okay, if I change the question a little bit, because it was so special and humbling. Thank you. Especially and humbling to see how people believed in us, not knowing us from a bar of soap, having to trust us with their personal brand, giving us access to some of their platforms to help them build. And we had zero budget. It wasn't like we were a production company at that point. We were doing a whole lot of other things. And I had to become some producer at one stage. And I started Googling how to video. And we found the most amazing people to do this production with us. And everyone come from different parts of this country, and we were able to pull together. I'm getting goosebumps saying this. I mean, Matthew Jones is the most amazing producer you haven't met him. You're missing something at this point. But, he joined our team. He believed in our vision. He stuck to what we said, and he has just taken the show. And in fact, these are people that I met during lockdown. I've never met my producer of this show. And he is so successful. I mean, some of these trainers we've never been just like this online, and they believe in us, and they've just done the show with us. And it's such a beautiful, the friendships that we have made during this lockdown and the changes that is about to happen in this country, together, believing in each other. And it was so humbling to be part of this project. I mean, a friend that I met years ago, Janez Vermeiren, and you're very familiar with him. I'm sure you guys are friends. I said to him, and Paul could see her, I said to them, guys, I need a producer. You've been in this industry for so long. Please help me. And they connected me to Matt Jones, our producer. And I'm just so grateful. So a shout out to all of the people that have been part of this journey, because it's been long tears, a lot of struggles, but we there, and we were able to do it. And this is just the beginning for FHA and our trainers. We're here to empower them and build their brands with them, and we hope they keep believing in us, and we hope for the best.
So you can continue watching the whole weekend. That it is on SuperSport, 9 and 10, 7 a.m., 5 p.m. for anyone that's just tuned in too late for 5 Color Fitness. And then the new season starts on Monday. Yeah. We're looking forward to that. And we got a number of messages from people. And I just want to show you so you can feel great about it, because you guys are really making magic. Yes, from Renee de Klerk saying, great show, ! Renee Wagner says, can't wait for season 2. Yay. And Joanne Neft says, I cannot wait to start watching and to start doing. So that's really nice to see these messages coming through. Then we have a question to you, because you were sharing your fitness journey with us. Class in Session says, but I'm so cheeky, even when I'm bound to someone holding me accountable, how can I push myself even more?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think you have to set goals. So, when I open my cupboard, and this is actually something that my husband taught me and my father when I was growing up. So when you want to achieve something, you have to put a mood board together, or put pictures, put things that you call it desire, or your wish list, whatever it is that you want to call it. You put it up in your cupboard every morning when you wake up. You see that vision board, and you know where you're going to, and it will just be a reminder of what you're working towards and why you are doing it. And I'm cheeky as well. I'm probably the cheekiest person if you knew me. So I'm cheeky with myself and my trainers. They probably have a very hard time. Melissa Jansen van Rensburg here in Somerset West used to train me for quite some time, and she had a tough time, because they tell me, but no, one more. I'm like, no, I think I'm done.
You're negotiating with her. I think all trainers know that negotiation skill, where you don't want to do anything more.
I'm tired today. I worked hard. I'm over this. 10 is enough. You just need to keep motivating yourself.
And that's the main thing. It's about motivating yourself. And you've really inspired us, Berne. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Liezel. And I think one more important thing is to say that you need to have fun. You need to remember, don't hate it. have to enjoy it. So stop. When you start to hate it, stop it. Just take a step back, enjoy it, take that breather, remember why you're doing it, and have fun with it.
And that's what I love about the seasons and the episode that I watched in season, the few episodes I watched, is there's different trainers for different styles. So you might not gel with day one, the red group, but you might gel with the orange group, and you follow them and you follow your journey and your fitness journey with them. And you guys have made that show accessible to any fitness level and appealing to anyone, so they can find something that they'll find fun.
Exactly, 110%. And that we really encourage people to please support our trainers that we have at FHA, and anyone in South Africa, really. The trainers have really gone out of their way to do online training and having these virtual training sessions, and they are really working hard to keep everyone healthy and fit. So not just FHA trainers, but every trainer in South Africa and Africa for that matter. So, I mean, JP van der Zyl challenged me. He's one of Team Orange on a Thursday. He said, Berne, you need to come and do it. We are challenging you. And I signed up for the app. Absolutely amazing. They are so supportive and really enjoying it. So just keep on supporting these guys. They're doing a great job.
Quickly, before we go, tell us about the app. How can people sign up? How can people find out more?
Sure. So I think the best way to get in touch with JP van der Zyl on a Thursday, you can message him on the J Life. And that is on Instagram or on Facebook. But go on to FHA. Our handle is at FHA_fitness, health and active. And there you'll see all of our trainers, the different people. Our highlights are on there, so you can see the different people. JP is on there, the JLife, but all of our trainers are there. Happy to serve you. Mika Stefano is joining us this season. Victoria. There's just so Jaco de Bruin, Laura D. Please go and support them. They've got beautiful programs, apps. They all are so prepared, and you can trust them.
Berne, thank you so much just for joining us, for inspiring us, and for sharing the journey of FHA and Five Color Fitness. And I'm excited to watch season 2 that starts on Monday. Just to remind anyone that's just tuned in too late, what channels and how can people watch fitness, the Five Color Fitness?
Right. So it is available on SuperSport Channel 10 for South Africa and Africa, Channel 9 on SuperSport. It's also available on DSTV Now, on DSTV Catch Up under the sport channels, and you can also find it now on Showmax and online at SuperSport Extra. And in a month or two, you'll also be able to find it on the FHA YouTube channel.
I think we're going to have to catch up with you when that launches as well, so you can tell us more about that. Berne, thank you so much. We spoke everything today: fitness, personal brands, the FHA journey, as well as Five Color Fitness. Thank you so much for your time, and we look forward to chatting to you again soon. Thank you for inspiring us.
Thank you, Liezel, and a big thank you to you. You have built this online brand so beautifully. You are an inspiration to all of us.
Thank you.
You are doing exactly the same. You're inspiring everyone. You're helping all of these people, creating a free platform for people to launch whatever it is that they're putting forward. So thank you for everything that you're doing for these people in our country.
Oh, thank you so much, Berne. And that's exactly what we try to inspire here at Fitness Friday Live. And thank you, Berne. Please follow her. I have posted her Instagram details. We will post the FHA Instagram and social media handles for you to follow. It's at FHA_fitness health active. Follow the team. Please support the show. And more importantly, support the trainers. They've been given this platform to build their personal brands and to inspire people on their fitness journey. Thanks again, Berne, for joining us live. So this is Fitness Friday Live with me, Liezel V, and it's every Friday at noon, and I want to hear from you. Is there someone that I should be chatting to on Fitness Friday Live? Someone from your community that's really doing great things in the fitness world? Doesn't have to be a big name. It can be someone that's inspiring and it's got a great story to share. Please post the comments down in our comment section below. This is what Fitness Friday Live is all about. It's about you telling us who you'd like to see. It's about you sharing your fitness journey with us, as well as us getting a chance to answer any fitness related questions you have. You might be struggling with something in your fitness journey. You can also mail me, creative@thegiraffebrand.com, with an issue that you might be struggling with fitness related wise, and I'll find the right person to chat to on our Fitness Friday Live. So in the words of Berni, when she said a little bit earlier, if you are doing a fitness activity, make sure it's something that you enjoy. If you're hating it, don't do it. And go and check out 5 Color Fitness Season 2 starting Monday, 7 a.m. on Supersport. Have yourselves an amazing weekend, and I'll chat to you on Monday at noon at Marketing Monday Live. Take care. Bye.